see ya.
Oh, that was good one, man. Shit, I
How
was
how
crying.
you been, man?
Oh man, yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by my stream. Sorry, man, just wiping my tears a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the no pies. The sense of humor is
Good.
great, man.
Good.
Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, it is.
yeah. I changed my name to AJ today because a lot of people like AJ. a lot of AJ guests.
AJ copy. Love it.
Yeah, so I today is AJ copy.
Mm.
That's
So yeah,
clever. That's
yeah,
clever.
so nothing much. So I'll just quickly just throw a chart.
Yeah.
Um
I'm gonna
yeah,
use the
so
bathroom just for one quick second, and I'm gonna be right back. You copy. You go ahead and lead the way, and I'll be
all
right
right,
back.
yeah, sure, sure. So yeah, today was another green day. As you guys can see, we have a fourth candle pop up here. Um One thing that is kind of interesting is when there was a candle, like yeah, this is when you look at August run up, after this little candle pops, we saw a giant candle just pop right in, but we are kind of slowly, it seems very controlled squeeze to me right now. I was expecting some bigger candle popping out today, since it's today's FINRA publication date, and then like I showed you guys earlier, on that FINRA date, typically we have nice upside, but we have upside, but it's not. I was expecting more than today, but anyway, it seems very control run up. I'm hoping to see some a massive movement, right? Like massive candle like this. But I feel like it's gonna pop out maybe next week or maybe in June. So there's still like, I feel like there's maybe like they probably let the small hedge fund to cover their shorts, and then maybe bigger institutions or bigger hedge fund maybe come in June to cover short positions, and then maybe we could see much more bigger giant candles like this maybe in June. So and then yeah, after this I wanted to ask all of you guys about the halts on the if M&A happens, right? So I wanted to, I want to hear you guys opinion, because I heard somebody post on Reddit that halt might be happening maybe for a week or 2 weeks if M&A deal is passed, right? So I wanted
Right.
to yeah, what do you guys think about
How's
that?
it looking? Is the little bar starting to get a little bigger?
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just said yeah, because today I was expecting a bigger bar, right? Because
Right.
we
Right.
saw this is in July or August run up. There was a mini bar, and suddenly we start to have a much more taller bar. But it feels like we are very controlled squeeze. I don't. It's very consistent. Like bars are going up higher and higher, but I'm expecting to see something much more bigger candle, but
Yeah,
I don't know. So but maybe that bigger candle could come next week, or
Mhm.
maybe this Friday, or maybe in June, right? So this
Right.
is still in progress.
The nice
um
slow kind of movement upwards
yeah,
is pretty
exactly,
good.
nice slow, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but MACD is still negative, and as long as MACD is still negative, you're not going to get that high bar. Once
Yeah,
MACD moves
so right.
positive, then you'll
Hmm.
you'll probably see a much larger bar.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's why I'm expecting yeah, when you look at the MACD, the lines are still in the yeah, so this is the daily. So there's a blue line, red line. When you start to cross this middle line here range, yeah, we could see some massive movement. So yeah,
Yep.
maybe give maybe like, I don't know, maybe give another like couple days or next week. I think next week will could be
Agree.
very interesting.
Right.
And
Uh,
then going into June.
Let me go ahead and read this off. It looks like Chillin ZX man gave 5 more memberships. Wow.
Oh,
Be
nice.
sure to thank him, man, and thank you for supporting the show, man. You guys now have PP emojis. Feel free to use them. Go ahead, you
Hmm.
copy.
Yeah. So yeah, I think yeah. So this is sort of like where we at, with
Hmm.
the TTM squeeze, MACD. We yeah, give another, you know, I don't know, 2 to 3 days. Maybe next
Hmm.
week will be very interesting. We could see
Right.
some bigger candles. And but I wanted to ask you, all of you guys, since
Sure.
Real Eyes here. It's been a while, Real Eyes. Yeah, it was great to hear from you today. What do you guys think about the halt? If M&A deals actually happen.
I didn't see the topic on that. I saw Region Formal's post the bit about where they halt. Well, the only thing I saw was on his where they mentioned they freeze trading or whatever, but that was when it was transferring over to OTC. Was there something else about?
He's talking about a theoretical halt in the event of an M&A in this OTC scenario.
Oh, well.
So I mean, it would. I mean, I've seen that DD, the recent one that came up on the main Bobby page, and yeah, it seems that it would halt like pretty much immediately upon the announcement of any sort of M&A deal.
So would that be like on the like a regular trading hours on the NASDAQ or NYSE where they'd halt it for some indeterminate amount of time during the trading day and then they'd let it go again? Or
well, no, I mean you're talking about limit up, limit downs, or announcements on the Nasdaq where they halt the trading because of an announcement, and that's a publicly traded type of stock exchange where OTC not as restricted. It comes down to FINRA. Could we see one? Yeah, but I think FINRA's under a microscope with the metamaterials issue. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough to say. It's just because the announcement comes out. I think we could trade for another, several days. Let's say the announcement comes out that says, "Hey, they're being acquired, and they're being acquired on X day," which is today plus 15 days, 15 trading days. We could see trading for 5 days before they halt anything. You just never know. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that would be great because I'm curious because, like let's say we're in the cycles, and then we're in the cycles, and then I think June is going to be very explosive. But if they halt, and let's say if they resume after the M&A deal is complete, we could trade as like fucking like I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers like $5-10, and then they don't have to use the U3 halt, and we could just trade right, with the numbers right, the actual price right away, and then squeeze will continue, right? So that's all I'm expecting. But if there's gonna be a certain period, like they're not gonna halt for a few days before they actually go and halt it, that actually works well. One thing I wanted to share with you guys, you see this blue line here on 5 minutes. This is 180 days. So we just touch it today, right? You see there's a candle touches. 15 days. Let's go. Actually, let's go much more tighter. 10 days. This 180 days line is coming up. So in a short term wise, like let's say tomorrow morning when when the market opens, we could potentially could go a little lower. Usually, you guys all know, in the morning there usually goes down a little bit, right? So we could potentially go down to hit this touch this candle. So another possibly like maybe like 5% drop, in the morning possibly. A 15-minute chart. There's another one here. That's another about 9%. So. And after that, I think, I don't think, we're gonna touch this much low because, they don't have much power. But so just letting you know, there's a possibility that we could go down maybe -5 to 10%, maybe in the morning before we rip again. So just letting you know in the short term wise. But other than that, I think we are still in a good phase, and I'm very excited for next week. Also, in 4 hours, I used this indicator, and then in 4 hours, we just got the long signal here, which is very good. This happened also in the August run up as well here. So we were just kind of like right here. But I love to see some giant candles, and I think that will come probably like next week or this Friday or maybe in June. So man, it's still we're still just holding and just see how it goes.
Wasn't there a glitch today to like 230 something?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that too.
Which one?
I think it was E-Trade and a couple other brokers. They had some like weird candle. I don't know if it was a 1 minute or 5 minute candle, but it ran up to like 230 or something. It's kind of interesting because there's a.
I think it was a fat finger, but that's me.
Yeah,
it's interesting because there's a liquidity zone, vector candle zone right around 239. On the weekly, it looks like. So that's going to be like a thick area probably when it hits around 239. That might We might chug along there until we get to like the 310 area, but we'll see.
Let me go ahead and read this off real quick from Lance with the 5. There is the corporate action halt, no volatility, halt breakers in OTC. There is also the possibility of a H-10 SEC halt in OTC due to manipulation. That was from Lance. Yeah. Appreciate the tip, my man.
So those would probably be on the table if you ask me.
I think today's $2.50 trades were done with a fat finger. Somebody meant to put 0.25, but they put 2.5.
Yeah.
It was 6,040 shares, which is an odd number, and it was 2 different trades. It was 6,000 at $2.50, 40 at $2 even. So either it was a fat finger trade or some oddity that we just don't know about. But yeah, no, it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, because some brokers are so weird, right? Like if you put it in a limit order way high above it, they'll fill it rather than giving you like the best price.
They'll fill it.
Yeah, they will. Beware of the U3 halt. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the chat if anybody wants